Hey y'all, welcome back to Spirit of the Outdoors. Today, I wanted to show you some stuff that I have been given that I'm really proud of. I mentioned the other day that I was going to tell you. First off, Mr. Todd Frazier sent me, this is a vent pick with a brush on a chain. Very cool stuff to go with my muzzleloader. He sent me this game thing, it's a hook, go on your belt loop or whatever, and it's looped where you can snare this around the feet or head or whatever of a small game to hang it outside your pouch to keep from putting it, if you ain't toting a big haversack. Sometimes I tote one just to put game in. Well, that'll keep you from having to do that. And then he had two more vent picks that he made out of horn tips. Now, I'm not going to assume. I think it's cow horn, but I ain't sure. It may be no telling what kind of horn. He made them. And that's a wire-like brush, copper brush for cleaning out your pan. Really cool stuff. Now, the next, please forgive me if I pronounce this name wrong. It's Mike, Cibula. I think, I don't know. Cibula, maybe. I forgive me for butchering that. I'm an old country redneck boy, and I can't hardly pronounce my own name good sometimes. First off, there's a turkey wing bone call. I'm not going to try to sound it off because I am horrible at it. Yes, I have been practicing. Well, I'll show you how terrible I am at it. So I'm getting a little better. I ain't good at it. Now he's got a patch and a ball board. Put your 50 caliber round balls in. And I'll bring the camera up here in a minute and scan over this close up where you can see it all. Now I put this leather thong that I had on it so I could tie it where I could, snake it out when I needed to. So that'll hold a .490 round ball and patch. Beautiful pieces of stuff right here, y'all. He's got a shot pouch. Now, I put 50 caliber round balls in this because I have a little bag that I have got my 36 caliber round balls in. But beautiful, beautiful work. Let's see what else is here. I mean, he had a bag full of stuff. So right here, he's got a 27 caliber powder measurer made out of a horn tip. And see how he dipped this? That way I don't spill it everywhere when I pour it in a barrel. Very, very nice. Now y'all seen me using no ink pen. Had my 4F powder in there. Where is my 4F powder? Right here. We're going to go ahead and load these up. One of them anyway. But they're powder dispensers for the pan powder. Look at that craftsmanship, y'all. Two different ones. This one has the push. Very, very nice. Now check this out. This is what really, really amazed me. Look at that. It's a patch knife with an antler sheath. Now I know there was a lot of hand rubbing went into that. And then he made this bag to put it all in. Now this bag goes on a belt loop. Y'all look at that antler button on there. So we fixing to load up the Flintlock and go down here and see if we can shoot a rabbit. I'll probably put cooking this rabbit in another video. That way we ain't got a whole bunch of hour-long videos. I ain't never made a short video in my life. Making them shorts that they push is one of the hardest things I can do, because you can't do nothing in a minute. So anyway, now I don't need this. We're just gonna get what little stuff we need. I'm probably, for the sake of today, to run down here and do what I'm doing, I'm probably just gonna put the powder dispenser and my couple of balls and this measure in my pocket and get my powder horn, because I don't need a whole lot today to go shoot a rabbit. So let me prop that. I need to get in this bag some of my other stuff out. That is my balls, my ball starter, I got my lube. I keep it in a little bitty thing. So what I'm really after right here is this funnel. So I'm assuming you unscrew this. Yeah. And all of that comes out. And then I got this little bitty funnel right here. And then I dump. That's got some little white flakes or something in there. I don't know. It come off of that lid right there. I'm not gonna put that in there, because it might get jammed up in that little bitty hole and something not function properly. So, and I'll probably overfill this. I'm famous for such as that. So whenever I get it overfilled, I'll just dump it. Yeah, see, look at there how much I put. I filled it right on up to the top. I'm not disappointed with myself though, because I knew I would. Yeah, buddy. So now I've got 4F powder in there. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to find some different way of putting it in this one. That is a small hole there. But now that I got is enough to do what I'm gonna do today. So anyway. But right today, I'm just gonna stick this few things right here in my pocket, and for what we gonna go do. So I'm gonna put all these other things, but these, y'all, I want everybody that has sent me stuff, and I'll mention this other. Now this wasn't mailed to me. But I've got some more turkey calls right here that was brought up here and give to me. Slate call right here. And this is a box call, and I've got to get some chalk and put on him. I ain't real good with none of them. I've done most of my turkey calling with a mouth call, and I ain't great with it. But Mr. Jamie Higginson come up here and bought some Mac Ray, all them Mac Ray babies I had that was about half grown. He come bought every one of them and brought me this stuff, and bought a t-shirt, bought a couple of t-shirts. So all of you that have give me stuff, Mr. Jimmy Honeycutt sent me some more seeds later in the fall last year. and off the top of my head, I really can't think of everybody that has gave me things. Uncle Sasquatch has sent me wood to make knife handles with, different things. Mike Reed sent me a flint steel kit last winter. I've had a lot of people give me stuff, and I want you to know I really and truly appreciate it, and I'm sure I've gotten more than that. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I know Hound Jog sent me seeds of water spinach and all that I grew back. And it blows my mind that people send me things and want me to use stuff. And I want y'all to know, y'all, I really appreciate it. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. And I'm sure that I'm going to offend somebody, because I know there's something on my mind that I can't think of that I was given that I'm not mentioning. And I can't think now off the top of my head what it is. I know Uncle Sasquatch sent me another powder measure or two when he sent some stuff. But y'all, I really appreciate it. We're going to load this up, and we're going to go down here and see if we can shoot us a rabbit. A knife sheath that I worked on that is rawhide. But this knife ain't staying in it. I'm going to build another, and I'm going to go ahead and just lube that whole little patch up. That way I ain't even got to fight with it no more. Let me put this over here that I don't put this back in it. I'm going to take that little patch knife right there with me. Now that goes on your belt, but I just stuck it in there for the time being. All right, we're gonna load this. I tell you, first things first. I'm gonna put this pan brush, but let's clean this vent out, because this has been sitting up there, and I'm sure. Let me see which one of them works the best. This one over here may work better. I don't know. Yeah, it do. Somebody said don't blow in this. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm gonna blow in it. I can't help it. Let me brush that pan good. There's a little bit of surface rust on this gun. And it's in some places. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Let me see if my... Yeah, it's sparking. Make sure my flint ain't... I took this thing to the woods one day, and it wouldn't spark at all, and I had oiled it. You know, people like me that ain't been doing this a long time don't know no better. All right. Now we can dump this right on down in our gun barrel. Oh yeah, that works real good. Yep. All right. I'm gonna stick that in my pocket. Now, I need a round ball. If I'm in a mess of squirrels and whatnot, and they are running around everywhere, I'll just about have one or two of them balls in my mouth. I know that ain't probably a good thing, but I do it. All right. All right. Now let's use this little patch knife right here he sent. I hadn't tried to sharpen it or use it or anything. It cut though. Oh yeah. That is just, this is just one of the coolest things I have ever seen. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is neat as it can be. And I love knives, and having something unique like that is just cool as it gets, y'all. All right, we're gonna take this powder with us. Now, the most important thing is let's make sure we get this ball Because y'all know I have been guilty of firing it just like that right there. And it ain't accurate when you do that. Oh. I hear Roscoe down there treeing. We may could shoot a squirrel right here out the backyard too. I ain't above shooting one today. Not with this. Oh yeah. It went right down to the mark on my stick that I got marked for 27 grains. And Mike, I apologize about butchering your last name. I'm good at butchering names up, so don't take offense to it. It's just old country boy for you. He don't know how to talk plain. I'm going to put the brush and that in my pocket. I'm going to stick his ball start over here in the other part. I better put this wing bone caul back over here. And this stuff here. I got overalls on, so I ain't got a belt. I'd put that new pretty bag on my belt. But, all right. Oh, I know what else I was going to tell you. My buddy Jimmy Glenn brought me a whole bunch of hot sauce bottles. Y'all seen me fill up bottles with hot sauce. That's where all of that come from. So I have got pockets right here just chock full of stuff. All right. Let's go see. I got a belt loop right there. We're going to hang that thing on there. Like that. All right. Y'all, let's go see if we can shoot us something with this old Flintlock rifle. I tell you what. Let's change color rags here. We're going to put this old boggin on our head. We'll go see if we can go sneaking. I probably need to go put on my rubber boots or either my other boots because it's wet down there and I didn't want to get my good ones. So, come on. Y'all, what I've got on my mind is slipping back here to my corn feeder. There's a couple of rabbits I saw yesterday when I was down there sitting there deer hunting. I think it was like 4 or 5 come eat under that feeder. I ain't got no problem shooting them out from under that feeder. It might bother you. It don't me. There come old Roscoe up. I chained that other one up so they wouldn't get too excited. I thought maybe he'd tree a squirrel though if he seen one. And there was some squirrels down there around that feeder. So we just slipping around right here. Swamp flooded. There ain't no going down there. It's knee deep down there. So anyway, we flintlock hunting, boys. There's a squirrel up there in that tree. Right at the end of the road up there. He's about 50 yards. I'm gonna see if I can slip up here. He can see me right now. I'm standing in the broad open. I'm looking at him. I see 2. There comes another one to the left, fixing to come in the screen over in that tree. See him run down a limb? Y'all like this can't move. See him running? He gets behind them trees right over here, these pine trees from me. We're gonna start slipping. All right, here we go. Rushed my shot. He never would stop. Let me get reloaded and we're gonna slip up this branch. I'm betting there's a rabbit gonna come in that green field here in a little bit. So we're gonna slip up this branch and see. They hid somewhere. Well, there ain't a rabbit in here. And I don't know whether to stand here till dark, hoping to want to hop out, or go up there and watch my feeder, because I know yesterday, right at dark, there was about 5 at my feeder. It'd take me about 10 minutes to walk back up there. And I ain't seen there another squirrel. After I shot, them 3 disappeared, and that's it. I think y'all went in a den tree over there. right here at this feeder. I'm gonna ease over here to the other side of the road. And we're gonna just sit down right over here. And they'll hop out here directly. Probably already in that lane going up. I did see a squirrel hop across down there a second ago. All right, I'm gonna sit down right here. I'm gonna be shooting right yonder way. They'll hop out here in a few minutes, right about dark. They could come out right up through here. I got an extra round ball in my mouth. I'll be messed around, swallowed it. All right, old rabbit. We may have to wait and get our light out, reckon. Old one-eyed beagle. Y'all ain't never hunted with one of them, I know. Not no rabbits. Well, I'll have to clean this tomorrow. Y'all, I missed a rabbit. I looked around and the camera died. Phone died on me. But anyway, I didn't kill nothing. So I could, since the camera died, I could have said, I killed one, but I ain't got a rabbit to show you, so I guess I couldn't. Anyway, I did miss one, and he wasn't far, so we're going to do some practicing one day, and then go on another rabbit hunt. So, hey, at least it makes for more videos. But thank y'all for watching. I wanted to show these accoutrements that somebody gave me. And another thing I thought of when I was talking about people giving me stuff, my buddy Tim Stokes, he gave me a bunch of pecan wood, but he gave me a sleeping bag, a couple of tarps, and a hammock that's got a bug net on it. Come brought me a whole bunch of stuff one day. So, and I'm sure as the days go by, I'm going to think of some more stuff. But all of you that have given me stuff, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank all of you for watching my videos. So we'll see you next time. Remember, the best way to do things is the way you like to do it. We'll see y'all.